I've spent the better part of this month reviewing all of the various shopping cart platforms that are available, non-WordPress, WordPress, all of it. And in this video, we're going to take a look at ThriveCart, which is a hosted shopping cart solution. And it's got some really neat things to it that we're going to talk about in this video. So if you're considering a hosted shopping cart solution, this video is definitely going to be for you. We're going to take a look at what it offers and what the interface is like and how it is in using it. And since this is primarily a channel based upon WordPress, this integrates with a lot of things that you're going to want to do, or a lot of the tools that you are using on WordPress. So let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, hi, my name is Adam from WPCrafter.com, where we go over tactics and tutorials on how to grow your influence and income online. If you're new here, consider clicking on the subscribe button. And to be notified when there's new videos, click on the notification bell. All right, so here we are with ThriveCart. Let's just go ahead and jump on into it. So let's just go over the background of this. We're in 2018. ThriveCart came out in 2013, and it's kind of been closed for sale. So when you come to their website, there's no order button. However, if you visit WPCrafter.com/ThriveCart, one word, it will take you right on over to a special location on the site where you can actually order it. And we might as well just talk about that right now. Right now, it's $595 to purchase ThriveCart, and it's a lifetime deal, one-time purchase. There's no fees on any of your transactions, and since there's no monthly fees as well, it's a one-time purchase. It's become very, very popular. They also have a $95 one-time $95 add-on that will allow you to white label it. So right now there's a little badge on the bottom right of the cart that says powered by ThriveCart. You paid the $95. You don't have to have that, and you can also use your domain name with it. So you can have a domain cart.wpcrafter.com, and that could go to your carts that you make with ThriveCart, as well as it allows you to make carts for 5 different brands. So if you have clients, you could use it for 5 different clients. It's a really good deal. It's really popular, especially when you compare it with some of the other hosted platforms out there that carry a hefty monthly fee. You look at SamCart, just the cart alone is $99. ThriveCart has an affiliate platform in it as well, so you can have affiliates, and to get something like that with something like SamCart, you're looking at $200 a month, so it's a very good deal. Now, the reason why ThriveCart is very popular with people using learning management systems, membership sites, or just selling things on their WordPress website is because it will integrate with those platforms. So say you're using LearnDash and you have someone come to your website, they want to buy a course, it takes them to the shopping cart that you've built with ThriveCart. As soon as they complete the purchase, ThriveCart will push that information into WordPress, create the user account, and it will go ahead and give them the proper access to the course. Now, you can do a lot of that with WooCommerce, but what makes this special is some of its marketing features, which is bump offers and a optimized, and there's also upsells and downsells you can have, but more of an optimized checkout experience. So actually, I wasn't going to go into all that until later. So let's just take a look at their website real quick. Check this out. It says it's the world's easiest cart platform, and you know what? You're going to agree, this is a very easy to use cart platform. You're going to agree. However, right here where it says the most powerful cart platform, I don't agree with that, and we'll talk about that in this video, but it's definitely the easiest that I have come across. Okay, so when we come to the homepage here and we scroll down, we're going to see lots of the features. I like to go over what's on the website so I don't miss anything. Some of the real treats is the bump offers. That's when someone gets to your cart, there's like a checkbox you can have that will just add something to the cart or swap out the entire purchase. One-click upsells. It's actually one-click upsells with Stripe. It's not really true one-click upsells with PayPal. That's a complicated thing, and it's actually complicated to have enabled on your PayPal account. You can embed the cart, so it will still say powered by ThriveCart if you don't have that $95 add-on, but you can embed it on your site, although I prefer not embedded on the site. I like it just on the ThriveCart site itself, and I'll show you. you can build funnels. Essentially, it is a funnel in the sense that you can have an upsell and a downsell. So basically, if someone makes a purchase, then you would push them to another page where they're made an additional offer. They can reject that, and then you can send them to a downsell offer, and you can have this interwebs of offers like that. A/B split testing, so you can split test aspects of your cart. Affiliate Center, this is actually very nice. You can easily add affiliates to your cart, and it makes it so easy that it's all integrated in the one platform. Webhooks, auto follow-up. So what that means is there's some shopping cart abandonment features if you're using one of their supported email marketing platforms. So essentially, someone goes to your cart, pops in their name and email address, and doesn't actually check out. ThriveCart can capture that information and push it into one of your email marketing platforms with, say, a certain tag that says abandoned cart. And then if in your email marketing platform, you can have an automation that can send them an email, say, an hour later saying, oh, you might have forgotten something, and try to get them back in. There's coupons. It's right here, coupons. So autoresponder integration, it does not integrate with all autoresponders. We'll go in the settings. Coupons, customer hub. I haven't actually checked out the customer hub. Detailed stats, it's okay. A discount URL, so instead of issuing out a coupon, you can make it part of a URL. And then there's auto retry, so you could do subscriptions with this. Two-factor authentication, two-step cart. And this is what your shopping cart's going to pretty much look like right here. And when I say this is the easiest to get going, it's shockingly easy to sell stuff with ThriveCart, and you're going to see that in a moment. So here's the anatomy of their cart page. You get some customization, but not a ton. It's a little on the rigid side, but I think it's actually okay in this case. So you got your contact information that you can collect. They'll choose their payment, but here's what that bump offer looks like right here. And then you can pop some testimonials in on the side. Okay, and then let's just glance over some of the remaining highlights, and then we'll jump into ThriveCart. It's going to integrate with some CRMs like Infusionsoft, Instant Affiliate Payments, Kunaki integration. So it has some fulfillment integration options. Kunaki is a fulfillment. So if you're, say, selling DVDs, not like music DVDs, but maybe a seminar or something like that, Kunaki is kind of a fulfillment for that. So it can push that information across. Link tracking, membership integrations. It does integrate with lots of WordPress plugins. A modal cart. So what this means is you can actually have a cart be a pop-up on your website. Predicted sales, product upgrades, receipts, retargeting because you could drop your pixels in the cart. Okay, so sales tax, subscription management, secure URLs, and advanced trial support. It's got a real easy to set up but powerful way of pricing things. So we'll look at that. Unlimited cart. So the way it works is it's not like WooCommerce, right? WooCommerce, you have one shopping cart, and whenever someone checks out, it adds the product to that cart, and then they check out. With ThriveCart, you're creating separate, unique carts on a per product basis. So that's what it means by unlimited carts. And you can, of course, put a video. It says video carts. Basically up here where this image is, you can have a video if you want. And some analytics, and I think that is pretty much it here on the website. So if you want to check this out for yourself, but where you could actually see the pricing, it's WPCrafter.com/ThriveCart. So here is a new account with ThriveCart, and I don't have any sales in this brand new account. It's just a month old for this video. I just wanted to show you around it a little bit. So I usually like to jump into the settings first, and so we have the settings right here. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these settings so you can know the integrations and see if it maybe fits what you're doing. And then we're going to go and make a shopping cart. You're going to see how fast and easy it is. So I'll go ahead and click on View right here. So the integrations are the payment gateways, the autoresponders, membership platforms, webinar platforms, fulfillment services, webinar platforms, what you'd want that is, say you sold a product that came with a webinar, this can auto enroll the buyer into the webinar. So webinar platforms, fulfillment services like Kunaki that I just talked about, notifications and order sync, and connected apps. So let's click in payment gateways. And this is one of the things where I say it's not really the most powerful cart out there. And that's more because they have to build everything themselves. It's not like WooCommerce where you can get pretty much any payment integration under the sun. With this, they have to build it, so they're only going to create and support the biggest ones. So you got Authorize.net, PayPal, and Stripe. So if you're using any like Razorpay, I think is very popular in India, it's just not going to work. So there's your payment processors. Now let's look at the autoresponders. So of course it's going to fit, it's going to support the big ones, right? Your ActiveCampaign, Aweber, ConvertKit, HubSpot. But if you notice, there's a lot that are not actually here that you may be using. So if you're using, say, ConvertFox, it's not going to support that. Okay, membership platforms. So Digital Access Pass, MemberMouse, MemberPress, which I mentioned, Optimized Member, Teachable. So a lot of folks that have Teachable instead of, say, a LearnDash, it's right here in Wishlist Member. There is an integration that's in beta for LearnDash that you could actually access, and I've heard that one's coming to Lifter LMS as well. Okay, so that was your membership platforms. Let's look at our webinar platforms. It's just Demio right now, which is shocking that they don't support Webinar Jam. Okay, fulfillment services. So right now, it's actually pretty good. Their fulfillment services that they have is pretty deep, as a matter of fact. So you can see them all right here. Printful, you've got ShipStation, you've got Shopify. So if you want to use Shopify just for the fulfillment side of things, you've got that right here. And of course, you have your Zapier integration, which is good. Okay, and connected apps, actually, I don't even think I've seen this. Oh, because I have to connect it to Zapier. Okay, so that is our integrations. Let me go back to the settings here. So we've got the section for their API and webhooks, and this is how it's being done with LearnDash and how it's going to be done with Lifter LMS when it's released. You've got tax, blacklist, legal and compliance. This is GDPR compliance, and some account-wide settings right here. So it's all pretty simple. So the way the interface works is you list your products here, and then right here you can make your coupons. Right here's a list of your transactions, and then right here's where you can decide if you want to have an affiliate program for any of the products that you sell. And all of this is shockingly simple to set up. So obviously, I started the video by saying this kind of came out in 2013, and you can tell there's some aspects to the interface that look 2013-ish. Now that's a pro and a con. It's a con because maybe you might want something that looks a little more up to date. But the pro is this is so stinking easy to use. So say I have a course, it's called Elementor Essentials, but I'm going to rebrand it Elementor Accelerator. Okay, so if I wanted to say start selling that with ThriveCart and have a bump offer, let's go ahead and do all of that right now. So I'm going to click right here where it says create first product. So first it's asking me digital or physical. I'm going to leave it on digital, click on create new product, and then it's going to go ahead and take me here. And you're going to see step by step, this is so not overwhelming. Like anyone can start selling stuff right now using this platform. So the way it's going to work is you go through these different steps here for a product, and then I'm going to click on fulfillment and go through those steps. I'm going to click on checkout. That's when we create the checkout and go through the little steps there, and it's all pretty simple. So the first thing's obviously I'll just fill this out. I'm going to give it a name. Okay, I've gone ahead and filled this out. I just put for the product name Elementor Accelerator, and then what it did is it generated the checkout page URL. Every product that you create is going to have its own dedicated checkout page URL. Okay, and so I put all this in here, so then I can just click on next right here and go to the next step. So simple to price this thing. I can click on right here where it says plus, set my product price. This pops up, and I can do one-time subscription, split pay, pay your own price, For me, I'm just going to go ahead and do a one-time fee, but these are some great, powerful options to have different ways of pricing your product. So why don't I do a one-time fee, and then I'll also do a split pay. So for one-time fee, I would just go ahead and pop this in here, and then I'm going to create another one right here for split pay, and I'll split it up like that. So I'll do this all right now. Okay, I've gone ahead and created two pricing options for this course. I've got a one-time payment right here of $199, and then a split pay, two payments of $120. Right here. So when we scroll down here, we can calculate tax, and right here I have an option to customize the invoice. I'm not going to do that. I'll just go ahead and click on next. So here's where I can add an order bump if I wanted to. So I'll go ahead and check this box here, and it's going to go through some of those same product questions. Is it going to be physical or digital? I'll click on confirm, and then right here I can start filling this out. And I'm using the Chrome web browser. If you're using Safari, it's a little different, but it's on Chrome, it's just click and start typing. But what I really like is how simple this is so far. So right here, I'm going to go ahead, I'll name this product, I'm going to pop a price in, and I don't think I'm going to customize this much. Okay, so I went ahead and put a name in here at price, and then I actually probably should edit this, but I don't want to spend the time in this video. Essentially, this is going to appear when someone checks out, and all they have to do is click on this checkbox, and it will automatically add this to the cart. So let's go ahead and click on next. Now this is where I choose my payment processors. You can actually have multiple payment processors, multiple PayPal accounts connected into this. So I'm going to do this on my own and click next. Okay, and now I'm on the affiliate tab. I can check this box if I want to have affiliates to promote this product. So I'm not going to do that. I'll just click on next, and we've already loaded in our products, our bump offers, and you can see it only really took a minute or two. It's that easy to get going. So right here is for the fulfillment side. So after purchase, just want you to put in a support email address right there. And then what's going to happen after someone purchases? Are you just going to show them what they their total and what they paid? Are you going to send them to another URL, maybe a thank you page or something like that, or add them to a membership site? So you can choose those options right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put my support email in. Okay, there it is, support@WPCrafter.com. I'll go ahead and click on next. You can see we're almost done. We're now going to choose our checkout style, it, change the text, whatever we want. So this was that same design that was on their homepage, except it has a different color for the background. You can have that if you want. Right here is a two-step checkout. I'm not super fond of the two-step checkout these days, especially because it's a very condensed checkout to begin with ThriveCart. So I think a single one step is totally fine. And then here's an option if you want to embed it. So what you see right here is what would actually get embedded anywhere on your website. And then here's where you can have a pop-up on your website for someone to check out. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And I'm sure if you've purchased anything on the internet, you've probably come across someone using ThriveCart and using this very checkout template. So I'll scroll down here and just click on next. And this is what I like about the simplicity. Right here, you could just click on what you want to edit in this kind of template. So, but it's a little bit of a rigid template, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I can't like drag and drop the video right here. The video can only be over here on the right. Of course, there's an option to flip these columns if you wanted, but this is actually perfectly fine. So if I wanted a countdown timer on the checkout page, I can click right here. I can click right here to add it, and you can have it be specific date, or it can be evergreen based upon when someone visits your checkout page. Let me go ahead and close that out. Actually here, why don't I enable that, and I'll just leave it all the way that it is right here and click on save just so that you can see it. Okay, it comes with some guarantee seals. So here's one, here's a money back seal, and an encrypted checkout seal. So those are going to be on the top or in that same location that you see right here, the guarantee seal. And then right here, you can edit the fields of information that you're asking. So right here, if I wanted to add a business name to ask that and make it mandatory or optional, I can do that here. And if I wanted their first name, I definitely want their first and last name. And right here, if I wanted their address, don't ask for the address if you don't need it. And a good rule of thumb is to only ask for the things that you absolutely need. So I'll go ahead and click on save. And then right here, you can add some custom fields if you wanted to, if there's custom information that you want to get from the purchaser on your site. And then here is to edit the custom checkbox. Now, when we enable this, you're going to see that this is more of a GDPR feature. So if you want to send marketing emails to someone after they check out, and it's someone that is a resident of the European Union, it might be a good idea to enable this. Okay, and then right here you can edit the buy button. So this is what it looks like. And you can change the colors right here. I do believe you get CSS customization in here if you wanted to modify something later with CSS. But there you go, and you can change the text of the button, so that's complete order. I can change it if I want. I'll just go ahead and leave that the way that it is. Here on the right, we can have a video or a product shot. Right here, an image, it says shot. That's the only reason I said that. You can add bullet points of different benefits, so it's good to use this as an opportunity to reinforce the purchase so that someone will have more of a reason to actually complete the checkout, won't get cold feet. Okay, so that is right here for the edit bullet points, and then right here you can put in some testimonials. And it's just going to have the format that it's going to have. So you can see I actually didn't really fill out much of this. So anyways, and when you scroll down here, you can choose the language of the cart. It's limited on these languages. We've got English, German, French, Italian, and Spanish. And then right here, you could choose the background color. So right now, there's no background color, but I could choose one of these if I wanted to end up having a background color. But I'll just leave it the default right there. And then right here for the layout is just flipping the columns. So if I click right here, it's just going to flip the columns. And that's all there is to creating a cart. So what I can do right now is click right here to preview it. It's going to open up in a new tab and just show me what this cart looks like. And I got to say, right out of the bat, this is a beautiful looking shopping cart, and I didn't spend any time on it, right? I didn't put a product image, I didn't put my testimonials, my bullet points, but as you can see, it just looks good. And then right here, if I check this box, you'll see the total go from $199 up to, let's see, what was it? I made it $149, so for a total of $348. For some reason, it's saying untitled product. I'll have to go back and fix that. Anyway, so that is the preview, so I'm going to go ahead and click on next, and we only have 2 more steps right here. Click on next, and then right here is your success page, so you can put a video right here if you wanted to, if there's the next thing that someone needs to do for this purchase, and you could put some text right here. I will go ahead and just click on next, and then there's some tracking. This is where you would drop your pixels right here. And then I'll go to next, and then behavior right here is where you're going to set some of those rules. So a rule would be adding them to a mailing list, putting some tags in there, and maybe even pushing them into a webinar, an automatic webinar registration. Okay, so let me actually go back, and the good thing is you can't mess up. You saw how there was a problem with the checkout. It said untitled product. I can just go back and click on product and find out what the heck was going on. Maybe it's because I had to save it or something like that. Let me go to fulfillment to see what I did wrong. Let's see. Let me click on customize. Nope, I think I did everything right. So I'm going to go back to behavior. I'm going to click save and get URL. And I've already created a shopping cart right here. So let me click on view checkout page. There it is. So here's the preview right here, or actually where the here is the preview right here. It's probably because it wasn't saved yet. That's why it said this untitled product. But right here it has been saved, and it has my name of the product right there. I can send someone to this right now. Well, actually I have to take it out of test mode, but I can send someone to it as soon as I take it out of test mode, and I could start making sales through this hosted shopping cart. It was really that easy. And you know, it's funny, when I first used this tool, I thought, oh my gosh, this is shockingly easy to get up and running. There's very few steps. It's so fast. There's no reason why anyone that wants to sell a course or sell a product or sell something can't use a tool like this. And especially if you're a non-techie, to get a tool like this and be able to sell really quick. So it's super easy to do. Now, when you scroll down, you see, if I would have put a product image, I would see something there, but I don't have that. Anyways, so here we go, Elementor Accelerator. So now what I could do is I could create a second product that could be an upsell, and then I can create an upsell right here and create a downsell right here. You can start doing tests. You can start creating a funnel and having these multiple steps, whether someone accepts the purchase or doesn't accept the purchase. So the next thing would be, if you wanted to make another product, all you'd have to do is go here and you can click on this clone option right here. It'll duplicate this product, and then you can start from there, and you already have your shopping cart experience. So if you already have your testimonials loaded in and your bullet points, you can make different variations of your product. It's a pretty easy platform. I mean, literally, guys, we're done. Obviously, I didn't show you coupons. That's pretty basic stuff right here. Creating some coupons and then auditing through your transactions. It has very basic dashboards right here. It's really that simple to get up and running using ThriveCart and start selling your products. So I do think when I'm looking at their homepage here where it says it's the easiest, I have been testing all the different cart platforms, and I have a page on my website. I'll put a link in the video description box. It's WPCrafter.com/carts, C-A-R-T-S, and that's going to take you to the page I have on my website where I'm comparing all of these different shopping cart platforms. I definitely got to say ThriveCart is the easiest, but you know what? It can't be the most powerful, and the reason it can't be the most powerful is because you don't have control to be able to have the payment processors you want, to use any email marketing platform that you want. It doesn't have all the integrations, and it's not super practical for them to have them all because they have to create and maintain them all. And so that's the difference when you're using a closed system like ThriveCart versus WooCommerce that already has a lot of this built into it. Or with WooCommerce, you can, if it wasn't created, you could have it made, but there's so many different people making extensions for WooCommerce that most of the stuff already exists. But of course, where this is superior over WooCommerce is that this has an optimized checkout experience. If you're selling anything online, you want to be able to have a bump offer. It's just like if someone's on your e-commerce site buying a pair of shoes, why not offer them a big discount on a pair of socks where they can check one box and you can increase the average transactional value of that checkout. And also the power of having upsells. So if someone does make a purchase, then you can send them to an additional offer where you're discounting something. So in the example you saw, for an upsell offer, I would have a course bundle and maybe have it be 75% off that someone can add. So you keep adding value, and it's actually good to have a tool where you're able to provide bump offers and upsells, because you're actually giving more value to your customer. You're saying, you know, you bought this and I really appreciate that you bought this. You're now my customer. Let me give you a good deal on this other thing that might interest you. Not everyone's going to take you up on that offer, but you might be surprised to see 20-30% of the people that are making that initial purchase go ahead and take that additional offer that you're making them. So anyways, this has been a quick look at ThriveCart. It's rock solid. You can ask anyone that's using it. It's rock solid. Like I said, right now you can get it for a one-time cost. It's not cheap. It's $595, but that's actually very cheap when you look at other platforms that are equivalent to this are about $200 per month. So it's a really good deal when you look at it at that angle. They have been claiming for a couple of years that it's not going to be a lifetime, one-time purchase forever. It might go to a monthly purchase or something like that, although they've been saying that for quite a long time. But anyways, if you're interested in checking this out, I do have a referral link, of course. It's WPCrafter.com/ThriveCart. It'll take you over there to the actual page where you can purchase it, and you can check it out and see if it actually meets your needs. They have a generous return period. It's 30 days. So if there's a problem or you're finding it's not meeting your needs, you can go ahead and get a refund. But what I've noticed is that a lot of the people that are serious about selling their courses through LearnDash, they're using a cart system like this. A lot of people that are serious about e-commerce are using a more optimized shopping cart experience like this versus WooCommerce, which isn't quite set up to be this way. So anyways, I got links to everything in the video description down below. If you use ThriveCart, you wanted to give a shout out of some pros and cons that you've actually experienced, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, if you can consider giving it a thumbs up. If you want to know when I post future videos, make sure you subscribe and click on that notification bell. It's the best way to find out when I have new videos. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.